name's Theaster. The project is called A Good Whitewashing. A Good Whitewashing was an attempt to think about all of the other players who had been in the exhibition and their contributions individually, and then try to kind of ask hard questions about the value of individual labor versus collective labor. When I was preparing for my contribution, the way that I thought about the show was completely different, and then the performance started, and the washing began, and I found myself actually not wanting to whitewash the entire museum.
Theaster, do you think you're going to finish today? That's not the point, John.
But wanting to connect, I wanted to connect to the other artists who are in the show, and I wanted to connect their works to each other, so that the whitewashing ended up being more like a process of ensuring collaboration by gluing things together, almost. You know, it's interesting. I really thought that I was entering this as a ceramic artist, but a ceramic artist who's an artist who happens to perform sometimes. That I'm entering with my full self, with with whatever set of skills that I have access to, and I'm attempting to make the most ambitious response, the most sincere response to the other work that's here. And sometimes the best thing that I can do to another person's work is wear it, bury it, sing to it. And so I'm much more interested in allowing there to be a conversation between what I do and what the rest of the work is, rather than saying, this is my absolute program, everything's going to get covered. So. We had to ask each artist if they were willing to allow me to whitewash their things. And from the email correspondences back and forth, well, I got a lot of support, and people were very generous. But I could also feel that what we do really, there is a lot of pride about the work that we make and the gestures, the individual gestures that we create. That for the craftsman, I think kind of individuality is a very big part, and individual creativity in the States is a very big part of how we work. And so I think it was a stretch for us all. One, for me to put myself in a kind of position of authoritative whitewashing, that I'm going to remove or erase something. But it was also a kind of act of generosity for the other artists to say, like, actually this might be compelling and interesting. So I'm just really thankful for the folk who I've worked with. And even though I won't meet all of the artists, having the opportunity to touch their things has been really great.